guys, this is part two of our narcissistic, or should I say, juju series. So, once again, copyright disclaimer. Um, Allowance is made for me to use the clips in this video for fair use purposes, for educational purposes mainly. And it's fair use, which is permitted by copyright. So let's continue with our analysis. Now, I kind of wish that my thesis was actually on maybe psychiatry, psychology, rather than the thesis that I'm doing, because this woman actually is such a good case study that I actually wish that I could actually analyze her. But I do have a friend, I think, and even an in-law, actually, is it my brother-in-law? Who actually is doing psychology and is looking to do his thesis, his PhD. So I might actually send this woman's videos to him to analyze, because everything is data, everything is content, and this woman actually, she is a real case study. So, as I said, copyright disclaimer. We're doing a discussion about educational content, and I just want to start by to say, don't feed the pig of narcissism. Do not feed the pig, and the way you feed them the most is to feed their ego and to apologize. Do not enter into a covenant with such people, because you will end up being emotionally abused, damaged, and you expose your family too much. Keep away from this woman. I'm really saying this. It's got nothing to do about darkness or whatever, even though this woman, this is what surrounds her. But just keep away from her. Don't go into her den, like when she sets that live stream, and you go into that. Honestly, I just want you to understand that you are part of something very, very dark. If you go to her, look at the thumbnails on her channel, just go through those thumbnails, look at the pictures. You are part of something very, very dark. Avoid it. Now, this woman has come out and she said that she's doing all of this because she's fighting for mum vloggers. She's joined those other two channels. One of them, my mentor, and fighting for mum vloggers, not knowing that around the world, people have stopped vlogging their families, but she will be encouraging people to bring out themselves, and especially their children. It's the children that she's after. She will bring them out, put your children's big eyes, innocent faces on the screen. For what? You can see here the Oyibo people, they've taken their families inside. All you have to do is just type into Google about mum vloggers, family channels, and you see all of these videos that will come up that will explain to you the issues with bringing out your family. So when vloggers are deciding not to bring their families on YouTube, it's got nothing to do with the so-called reactors that they said that they're targeting. It's got nothing to do with them at all. You understand? Because these vloggers themselves, especially the sensible ones, have decided that no, my family, how much can why am I selling my family and my children for $10? For how many views? Why am I selling my family? So they've taken them things, their families inside. But these people like Lily and her coven of hate channels will come out and say, oh, no, they have stopped mum vloggers from talking, from putting their innocent children on their thumbnails. And so we need to therefore fight against these evil reactors, not knowing that maybe the reactors even doing you a favor. So you can see here, when is enough, exploitation of the family, exploitation of children, the dark truth about mummy vloggers. And these videos have a lot of views, and it's not just in the UK, and it's not just in the US. Around the world, people are beginning to realize the danger, just like the danger of putting your child in front of the screen watching Cocomelon. People are beginning to realize the danger of these things. But people like Lily will encourage you to bring your children out, especially. Why does she want your children on that screen? Ask yourself. So there's so many channels out there who are now taking their families off YouTube, but she will insist that you should put your family on YouTube. Look at this one, the sick and twisted reality of mum vlogging. Go and watch these channels and you can understand why people are concerned, exposing the dark world of mummy vloggers. There are so many of these channels out there making money off children's pain. We've seen quite a lot of that on YouTube. Family vlog channels are finished. The internet's darkest family channels. Do you know how many of these vloggers actually have been jailed? The horror of YouTube family channels, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. But Lily and her coven of hate channels will say, come out, bring your children out. Don't let these people shut you down. Don't let them whatever. Why is she doing that? You have to ask yourself, why is she doing that? Why does she want your family out there? Why does she want your innocent children and their faces and their eyes? I'm looking at vlogs and I'm seeing innocent children's eyes right in front of the camera. And I'm thinking, why are you doing that? For complete strangers. So Lily is coming out pretending that the reason why she's doing all of this is because, she's fighting for mum vloggers. She's not fighting for you guys. I'm telling you, she is not fighting for you. She's fighting for something else. And you can see she has a lot of dark secrets. She's already confessed one without knowing it, because she's so full of herself that she doesn't realize sometimes the things that are spilling out of her mouth. She's revealing her secrets, but she's so full of herself. But anyway, this video, like I said, is about narcissistic personality disorder. And actually, if you take it a lot further, like I said, I spoke to one of my friends who is a psychiatrist, and she does also do a lot of study in the spiritual field as well. And we were discussing Lily, looking at some of the videos, and she was just pointing out quite a lot of the things that I'm going to discuss with you today. But as I said before, if you look at those cards, that narc bingo, that's the scientific academic way to describe what Lily actually is and what she's doing. But we just call it narcissism for now, because if you start saying anything else, like our Nigerian spiritual side of things, people won't get it. So we would just say narcissism bingo for now. But I want you to see behind what this woman is doing.
You hurting me for years or months, then this, okay, you don't.
So you can see her, she's still talking about Gloria again, because Gloria is her latest supply. Gloria, she doesn't want this one to go. Like I said, like that pig that was feeding at the beginning, she needs to feed. She needs to feed. So everything's about, you hurt me, you hurt me. They're so keen. She doesn't want to let that Gloria go. She said it in her video, she will never let the girl go. That, she will always have to be there. If Gloria manages to escape, and I've already told Gloria how she needs to escape, if she manages to escape, you see, she will now come for someone else. She will come for someone else on that her channel, that her coven.
Yeah, move on, delete my videos. But you didn't delete me from your heart.
You can see, it's all about Lily. It's all about Lily. She needs people. Like I said, that apology, thinking about it, discussing it with my friend, that apology that she wants is like a covenant. When you apologize to Lily, you are entering into a covenant, a coven. Do you know what a coven is? C-O-V-E-N. Go and look at it. You're entering into a covenant with this woman. You understand? And once you enter into that covenant, that's it, all over. Don't apologize. Just walk away. She can't do anything to you. It's when you enter into agreement with her, that's when she has the power. So you can see her struggling to convince Gloria in this video. Struggling to convince the poor Gloria, struggling to convince her that, look, please, just do this and then you'll be all okay. I'm telling you, it will not be okay. Yeah. So you can see with narcissism, remember I told you before, this narc bingo, because we don't have spiritual bingo yet. But we don't have spiritual bingo yet. But narc bingo, basically one of the key things they have these rules. It must be their way or no way. She's very insistent. It must be like this. So let's listen to what her covenant rules are for Gloria.
What more do Ancients of Days want from me?
Gloria, can I just say stop insulting. Stop insulting this woman, please. Stop insulting, because she doesn't like it. Yeah, she Ancient of Days. But anyway, this is the covenant that she's wearing red. That red that she's wearing is for a reason. But anyway, let's listen to the covenant. She's wearing red. She's giving you the covenant rules. Okay.
I want you, number one, I want you to come out and denounce every spirit that is living in you. That is number one. Number two, you see all the things where you don't do me for these streets, you go apologize. Number three, peace. You go day your day, I go day my day. Now wait till I want from you.
See?
So first of all,
so that's the covenant for you with Lily. And like I said, that covenant, it seems like it's really simple. Her bureaus have come out. Oh yes, just whatever. But even her bureaus now saying, please, Mama, leave Gloria. Let us go and find another source to feed. Leave Gloria. But this woman is insistent. I don't know why she wants Gloria to feed. You have a big supply out there. You have your bureaus. Go to your bureaus. You understand? You have people still coming to your mansion that they think is a mansion. They don't know the way that you painted that mansion. You painted it that way for a certain reason. Go and get another supply. Leave this woman alone. She has 2 boys to look after. Leave her alone. She's not interested. Yeah, but you insist that is this one that you want. Why? Yeah, you try to get other people, come and apologize to enter into a covenant. Some of them were silly enough to go and enter into that covenant with you. Leave her. She says she doesn't want. Yeah, there are lots of other people out there who are gullible, who are naive enough to fall for this, but she doesn't want it.
The first, second, and the third one. Then you can make a post and now say, I've made peace with Linda. We've discussed, we've trashed, we've moved on, whether you like it or not. If not, for you, for your sake, I will continue to be a reactor.
So you see this thing where she's talking about she's going to be a reactor. You know, she's not this woman is not a reactor. You know, she's not a reactor. She's digging up graves. That's what she's doing when she says she's continuing to be a reactor. There's a reason why she wants people to come out publicly and apologize. That's all part of that covenant as well. She wants you to come out publicly and to apologize. And you know, she's hiding under the guise of being a reactor. Now, those ones that were very clever, as soon as they heard that she came into reaction, they ran. They didn't even care. People said that they were weak. What they said, Linda, we leave it for you. Take it. Because they knew straight away that, oh my word, this woman is coming with something that none of us can imagine. None of us. You go back and watch through her videos. Every single video, there's something very dark and demonic in those videos. So this woman doesn't want to leave this woman alone. And as I said before, these are, you know, narc bingo, should we say spiritual bingo. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. And only her buries will fall for it. Although, as I said before in the last video, some of them are now waking up. They're waking up as to what this woman is doing. Now, like I said, she, as I said, as a narcissist, a spiritual narcissist, she is very focused on being the boss, being the correct person, the perfect person. She knows what to do. This was her inserting herself into the Dinah De Sylvia situation. She had no business being there, but of course she put herself there. She says she wants to come and use our brain to come and teach us. I tell you, this woman is up to something.
Learn after watching this video. If you now feel you want to come and talk rightly.
You know, these are just other traits of this woman in terms of she, you know, the covenant that she enters in with you is you have to talk a certain way. That's how she feeds. That's how she feeds. So at the end of the day, she's very, very specific about you speaking rightly, you keeping your mouth shut, not saying anything. And the apology is so important.
You're not supposed to come and air back your voice on YouTube.
You see how she's talking to the grandmother, you know, that's your voice. You know, who speak? Could you even speak to your husband like that? Could you speak to your parents like that? Not to talk about a grandmother, not to talk about somebody else's mother. This is somebody who has children who are old, who are older than you, and you say that your mouth, which means that when she's talking to certain people, the way she speaks, she doesn't even see them as humans. She sees them as something on which to feed. So when she gets very angry and upset, it's because it's upsetting her covenant and the coven that she has to feed. She knows who she's feeding.
Here to open our eyes more, if possible, wash our brain more. It is not an insult. Like a lot of things that will make you rethink and sit up if you've not been thinking right. This is the reason why I'm here.
The reason why she is here is to indoctrinate her. I mean, some of her bureaus don't understand what she's bringing them into, you know. They really don't. They don't understand that when they're in that live with Linda, when they're in that live, they don't know. They think they're just in a live stream. You're not in a live stream when you get in there. You understand? There is something that comes over you when you get into that live stream. And this is what these people don't seem to understand. As I said, she's not come onto this street, especially reaction, to do reaction. She hasn't. She's come on to do something else. And the more you hang around and stay within her, if you don't come out of that life with a headache, there's something wrong with you. It might be that you're on the same spiritual side with her. But she has come here to indoctrinate people into this coven. So when you're listening to her and and people say, oh yeah, Linda, you're so intelligent, you're so good, you know to do. You don't know she's indoctrinating you into something. Go and cover yourself with the blood of Jesus. Cover yourself with the blood of Jesus.
Gloria, begin to love me today and you will see changes in your life, in your financial status, in your marital status, in your relationships.
And so classic narc, spiritual narc behavior once again. You know, like I said, she knows what she's doing. The only way somebody can come out and say, start to do this, and you start to see changes is because she is the one stopping those things from happening for that person. Yeah? She is the one that's stopping the things happening for that person, or she thinks she's the one stopping it. So she say, oh yeah, do this, and then you will start to see a change. Come and apologize, Gloria, and then this will happen. But like I said before, if you apologize, covenant, you are in a covenant with this woman. By the special grace of God, I make, if not less than, okay, let me just cost more money. Let's say, less $300. What's $300?
Here on this YouTube. And by the special grace of God, I have a husband who is doing business that is growing, that every month he pays in 400,000 into my account. I know it this month, at this level I did for now. I know say one that will reach 1 million.
So, Lily here is acting as if the money that she has is even a lot of money. It's nothing. I mean, what 300 plus 400? But I want you to see beyond what she's saying. Number one is not just the fact that she's very into, that economic humiliation, that she feels that she can use that economic whatever to abuse people. You're poor, you are this, you don't have this, you don't have that. But she wants to cover up the fact that actually some of her money is coming from somewhere else. She doesn't want you to know that. She is still trying to convince people that her mansion that she's saying is a mansion, but look at the painting of the mansion. It's not a mansion. There's something in there. You understand? So anyone that goes to visit there, the one that they put in the guest house, they should thank their lucky star that went into the guest house. But she wants you to believe, for instance, that mansion, she put it up in 3 months. Now, anybody that has a husband who's a builder that's built, whatever, she wants you to believe she put up that mansion in 3 months. Yeah. So this coming out with this money, yes, I make this on YouTube and I do this and it's enough to cover blah, blah, blah. It's a lie. She has money coming from elsewhere, but she also has other things that she's doing from elsewhere, which is the reason why she wants mummy vloggers. And the stupid ones will be there backing, coming with their families and, oh, yes, I'm free now. Let me come out and insult Linda, insult, and join your covenant. And once I've joined your covenant, then let me come and give you my children on screen so you can feed. So this is Linda for you.
Did my wedding in a big way.
And this is her boasting again, this narc, whatever. I did my wedding in a big way. I bought a car. I did this. I did that. All of this is just to convince those people in her live stream. You see the live stream? You saw what she was wearing in that live stream? That red thing that she's wearing, it's not a joke, Do you know what? Forget about my fonne. Do you know where I come from? Do you know my village? That's what Linda, she can't do it. She can't do anything to me. But do you know where I come from? So when I see this woman wearing this, I know the reason why she's wearing this.
Podcast.
So, like I said, she is just there, grandiose sense of grandiosity, full of herself. But a lot of that is just drawing. This her braggadocious behavior is drawing people in. That's what she wants. She wants to draw people in to the point where they can't even think for themselves. Or this think, oh, this part of this woman who, nice personality, she's very bold, blah, blah. Not knowing they're part of something dark, something red.
To appreciate me for being a good woman.
Now, this is a woman. This thing was very, very important because I know that she watched my video. She's gonna, I cannot watch a video. I can't even sound like her, but I cannot watch a video which doesn't have a face, blah, 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 blah. But meanwhile, she will go to her coven of hate channels and pick up things from there and now go and broadcast it like it's fact. But those ones don't have a face, but she doesn't really care because they're part of her coven. But mine, she can't come and look at it. But in my last video, I spoke about the fact how her husband basically was a broken man. He looked like he's completely knackered out of it. I mean, which woman would bring her husband on to look like that? The poor, like I said, I can't, I'm not somebody who insults husbands. I can't really insult children. That poor man, it would take a lot for me to come out and say anything against the guy. But she's now here, now admitting that there are issues. There were issues with that QA. The thing that she was criticizing reactors for, that you came and did my Q&A and video, you criticized, you hurt me, even though there was no evidence that they hurt her. They just analyzed it, just gave an opinion. You hurt me, you did this, you did that, blah, 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 blah. But here she is now admitting that actually there were problems. And her bureaus, the ones in her coven, actually came to her comments and even criticized her as well. So here she is now admitting that, yes, there are the big problems in her marriage and that she's now trying to, because you know that there's something wrong. You know that there's something wrong with you. Your husband knows that there's something wrong. There are courses out there for people who are married to narcissists and how they can escape, even children, how they can escape narcissistic mothers, narcissistic fathers. So this is her hair now admitting that, oh yes, she's been given a plot of land. She now has because she's now a changed wife. Changed from what, Linda? Because you were perfect. You didn't have no problems. You were criticizing the reactors, saying that they brought out your Q&A, blah, 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 blah. But now you're admitting that Q&A, actually there were big issues with that Q&A, that even your bureaus had to tell you. Even I'm sure your village people had to call you to order with that Q&A. So now you're saying, oh yes, you're a changed woman, you are this. But you use that Q&A to now whip up insults against reactors, to the point now that other people you brought out to bring their children and their family out, all pretending that, oh, yes, it's just because of reactors. No. So listen to what you're saying now and tell me, does it make sense?
For being a changed wife. So let me know. They just appreciated me for being the patient, a woman who wants to make it work.
You want to make it work now. So you weren't making it work before.
Or transfer something. I will show you. I will say it here, but you will see it. And then bought me land to appreciate me for being the woman I am today. For being the woman I am today. All thanks to my viewers, my subscribers. Because every year, do's and don'ts, people don't know that I was doing it and I was learning.
You were learning. So what's the difference between your Brewery's comments and reactors coming out to make a comment? Because we heard one of the analysis of the reactors on your video. There was nothing there. So what was the difference? You were using that as an excuse to draw out these mummy vloggers, to draw them out with their children.
Because I was making you guys learn. I was equally learning and I was working on myself. Because in the comment sections, I will see a lot of advice. People will still come to my DM and I kept working on my marriage. And today, by the special grace of God, I have the best marriage any woman can ever have.
Linda.
Good mouth. Now power. I'm proud to say it because it took me patience to figure out where I am today.
I mean, Linda, all we can say is that please, if people don't want to engage with you, just let them go, please. Let them go. They're not really interested in what you're doing. Just let them go. And anyone that I said who is trying to avoid Linda, as I said in the last video, use SHIELD, SHIELDK. The key thing that you need to remember with this one, engage less. Do not feed into her narcissistic supply. Remember that pig at the beginning of the video that is feeding. She needs to feed. Don't give her a supply. That's what she needs. She needs that supply. She doesn't get that supply, she will go somewhere else. Don't allow her to pull you back in with anything else. Compliments, praises, I'm not interested. Just, Linda, no problem. You day your day, I day my day. Yeah, I need to start speaking pidgin on this on this channel. But yeah, just avoid Linda. Yeah, for your health and the health of your family. Yeah, avoid Linda for the health and the health of your family. It's just not worth it, honestly. So this is narcissistic personality disorder. This is the best way to deal with Linda. These are some of the best ways to deal with Linda, and people start to realize that the best way.
Hello. Just calm down and hear what I want to say.
I just can't. I cannot.
Can you calm down and hear? Do you know why I'm calling you? You don't know.
I can send you a message. No matter what it is, I cannot speak to you. I'm sorry.
This is why I'm calling you.
Best way. Honestly, I can't. Yeah. Once you've come close to it and you felt it, you feel this. I don't know what it is. Is it a darkness? Or even Gloria herself, she described it in the last video, a choking around her neck. Just know, once you recognize it's Linda, then it's all over. You don't have to worry. Yeah, you do not have to worry. It's when you don't recognize it and then you start falling into different, that's when it becomes a problem. Once you recognize what this woman is and what she's doing, you would just cut off straight away. Cut off straight away.
Warriors, please. There is something I want to tell you people.
And this one really, this really made me laugh because I've never heard Choice speak like this before in my life. Oh my word, but Choice, she knew.
Okay? Can you help me move out of this environment?
Which environment, Choice? You have to help people, help people. We know the environment you're talking about, but you have to help, because some people out there that are so gullible. They're so gullible. She's going around phoning, manipulating people, bringing people in, putting them on their thumbnail, saying, oh yes, blah, blah, blah. I'm fighting for this, fighting for that one. Help people, Choice, please.
Can you help me move out? Can you help me? Please, there is a reason.
It's true, there's a reason.
Can you people help me to beg this particular woman to stop calling my name? Can you please? I beg you. I don't want it anymore.
So this is the
I
best.
will never, I have said it, I will never talk about this particular woman again. And please help me tell her to remove my name from her mouth.
So keep away, shield yourself, guys, shield yourself. I know the reason why I'm saying this, just shield yourself.
I don't leave. I beg, I leave the reaction niche for you. Continue where I stop.
So Lily, you have the reaction niche, you have the crown. Do what you want to do, even though we know it's not reaction that you're doing. We know it's not reaction, but please take it. Yeah, take it. So remember, go through your bingo cards and recognize what's going on. And recognize that when you're going on this woman's channel, don't think that you're just going through a reaction channel. You're not. Just look at the words. I mean, even when you go there, it just takes one line of videos for you to get the biggest headache you've ever had in your life. Yeah, you are big. Understand this now. Especially the things she puts in capitals. You have to be very afraid. Yeah, keep away from this woman. Keep away. Yeah. I mean, poor Sandra. I mean, luckily Sandra had more sense than some other mummy vloggers that actually came out like idiots with, and even brought their sisters out as well, you know. But just ignore. Look at the words. Is this what you call a channel? Especially reaction. Which reaction channel have you seen that has this? I finished them. Devil. You know, which reaction channel do you see has these words? Yeah. After exposing, you know, gist, you know, finally, fear, be afraid, finally arrested, warning. You know, there's only one other channel that even comes close to this. Yeah. So, you know, mummy vloggers that she puts you on your thumbnail, be afraid, be very afraid. Yeah. Wretched pig, conspiracy. It's not too late to come and apologize to me. You know, fake doctor. Ah, gosh. Let's finish it up. And then you see in between every other video, I'm sorry. I mean, that I'm sorry. After she brought out that mummy vlogger with the two sisters, you see how she just left them to carry the heat by themselves. Those ones came out like fools and were insulting, doing this, doing that, blah, blah. Did Lily come out and do that? No, she came out now trying to deflect. You know, I didn't put the clip here, but the insults that are on this street. Yeah, it's not this. I'm very sorry. Trying to deflect from the fact that she is the master manipulator. She's the master feeder of what's going on. So guys, please shield yourself. And the best way, like I said, to deal with Lily, just cut off. Don't apologize, because that apology is a covenant that you're entering into. Yeah, I'm being serious. It's a covenant. Don't apologize. They say, Lily, take it. Yeah, if you want to be the queen reactor, you want to be this, you want to be that, no problem. Yeah, give it to her. That's what she wants. Yeah, and that's what her bureaus give her. So let her bureaus continue to lift her ego. Let them keep, yeah, you sorted out the reactors, Lily. Now you fix these people. Yeah. Let her have it. Let her have it. Do not enter. Do not engage. It is honestly, it's just not worth it. And like I said, nobody should be afraid, in the sense that, you know, when you know where the darkness is coming from, that is your biggest power. You have God, you'll be absolutely fine. It's when you don't know, that's when it becomes an issue. When you don't know, when you think, oh yeah, these things that are happening to you, they're also all natural, blah blah. I keep saying in my last video, or the first video I made about this woman, keep away from her. Just keep away. So, bye guys. This is part 2 of the reactor series. Like I said, I'm working with one of my friends who is doing psychology, and she was wondering what to do for her thesis, and I'm trying to convince her, please do your thesis, your PhD on narcissistic personality disorder. I have a fantastic case, and if she takes up Lily, we are actually going to dissect it and do a series of videos on this woman. So bye guys, and look forward to my next video.